What's up, everybody? This is Corey with Red Beer Barbecue Company. Today we are making biscuits and deer sausage gravy. I got some sausage from a coworker at work, and we had to make something special, so we made breakfast for dinner. Breakfast for dinner, I think, is an amazing dish if you have nothing else planned and you are wanting something quick, simple, and to the point. We're going to start by browning our sausage. We're going to use some fennel and sage just to give it a little bit of flavor. We're going to add some seasonings to it later on at the end, so we're not going to do a whole lot to it. But once our sausage is brown and cooked, we're going to add it to a strainer and strain that grease. Make sure you drain 100% of the grease, only because later on when we add this meat to our gravy, if you have any of that grease added in there, it's going to make our food super runny, and it's not going to taste really well. So make sure you just keep that in mind for whenever you cook next time. Also, make sure you are periodically testing your food throughout your cook. Make sure that everything's consistent, the flavors are on point. You don't have to add anything or take anything away from it. After we're done with our meat, we're going to brown our cast iron pan, get it all seasoned up. I said brown, I don't know why I said that, but we're going to use some beef tallow, some beef grease, beef fat. Then we're going to come behind it with 1 tablespoon of butter and season it up, and this is going to be the base of our roux. And if you know anything about that, you know a roux you cannot let sit still. You have to consistently keep it going, keep mixing it. So we're going to come behind it with some flour, and we're going to take our whisk that we have in our right hand, and we are going to just mix it all together. Now, you are not wanting to make clumps. You are not wanting it to be inconsistent like you see there. We're making a simple paste is all we are doing. You can add more beef grease to it. You can add a little bit more butter to it, however you want to. But make sure whatever you do, you keep that whisk or spoon moving, and you are being consistent with it. If you walk away from it and come back 5-10 minutes later, it is not going to be the same. But as you can see there, it kind of looks like Play-Doh a little bit. You do not want that. You want it to be like this right here. As you can see, make it a simple paste, not a whole lot to it. Once you know for a fact there is no clumps of flour and everything is evenly in a consistent pattern, add your heavy whipping cream. Now, everything we're using here you can buy at the store. We are not using any homemade products whatsoever. The only thing homemade we used is the beef tallow, but everything here you can buy at the store. You may have it in your house. So this should be an easy recipe for y'all to follow. We're not doing a whole lot. We are going to keep that whisk moving as we add our heavy whipping cream. And when I said earlier we weren't going to add a whole lot of seasoning, that is because right now we are adding seasonings. So we're going to start off by using our garlic powder, and then we are going to come behind that with some onion powder, and then some black pepper and some seasoned salt. And now the reason why we are using garlic powder and onion powder and not garlic salt or onion salt is because we are using seasoned salt. The more salt you use, the more saltier your food's going to taste. And I don't know about you, but I really don't like salty food. But once you get all your seasonings tossed in there, make sure you give it a good mix and you keep that consistency going. You don't want to pick up a piece of sausage that has gravy on it and all you taste is garlic. You want to make sure everything is evenly mixed in and you kind of have a good taste of pretty much everything that you put in it. Once everything's taken care of, we're going to add our sausage to it. Make sure you have a good even sausage to gravy ratio. As you can see there, we didn't plan to have a lot more meat than gravy, so we're just going to go behind it once we get everything mixed up with some more heavy whipping cream, and we're going to add a little bit more seasonings to it and make sure everything's consistent and tasting good. But we were wanting to do something simple tonight. We had the cousins were all over at the house hanging out, playing, having a good time, and they absolutely loved every piece of this. They did not. Their plates were bone dry by the time they were done. There was not a piece of sausage or gravy on the plate. Everything was amazing. It was really, really good. Redbeard did an amazing job at cooking this. This is Corey, the media guy that's you hear the voice of, but I'm the one that's holding the camera right there, as you can see, putting the pepper on it. But we decided we were going to do another voiceover video because, why not? But like I said, we used regular store-bought biscuits. We didn't make homemade biscuits. Homemade biscuits are amazing, I know, but store-bought biscuits serve just as good as regular homemade biscuits. So, but without further ado, we'll let y'all go. Make sure you follow us on our Instagram, our TikTok, our Facebook, and our YouTube channel, which I will leave all the links in the comment section down below. And make sure you share and comment what you want to see next. But until then, this is not goodbye. This is we will see you later.